Wow, just look at that view. The first thing you see in Toronto is this incredible skyline. It's like a beautiful painting that's come to life. The CN Tower, so tall and proud, reaches for the clouds like a giant needle in the sky. And below it, the deep blue waters of Lake Ontario stretch out as far as the eye can see, sparkling under the sun. It's a city that greets you with a big, wide-open smile, and I'm smiling right back. You can feel the energy buzzing all around you. It's a feeling that says, "Come on in, something wonderful is about to happen." This city is a beautiful mix of everything: gleaming, modern skyscrapers, charming old brick buildings. It's a place where different cultures all live together. See it, feel it, and most importantly, taste it everywhere you go. Toronto is like the friendliest person at the party, the one who introduces you to everyone and makes sure you're having a good time. It's a city that welcomes you with open arms, ready to share its stories, its secrets, and of course, its incredible food. I can't wait to dive in. There's a rhythm here that's easy to fall in love with. Maybe it's the gentle lapping of the lake against the shore or the cheerful ding-ding of a streetcar making its way down the street. It's a big city, for sure, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. Manageable, walkable, and endlessly discoverable. Every corner you turn, there's something new to see: a hidden alley with amazing street art, a park filled with people laughing and playing, or a little cafe with the most incredible smell wafting out the door. This is a city made for explorers. So, are you ready? I hope you brought your appetite for adventure and for everything else. We're about to embark on a little journey through one of the world's most vibrant and diverse cities. We'll see the famous sights, wander through neighborhoods that feel like different countries, and eat some of the most delicious food you can imagine. Toronto is calling, and trust me, you're going to want to answer. Let's go make some new friends and some new memories. It's going to be fantastic. Getting to Toronto is a piece of cake, or maybe a butter tart since we're in Canada. Most people fly into Toronto Pearson Airport, a big, bustling hub that connects the city to the world. From there, you can hop on the UP Express train. It's clean, it's fast, and in about 25 minutes, boom, you're right downtown at Union Station. Speaking of Union Station, if you're coming by train from other parts of Canada or the United States, this is where you'll arrive. It's this grand, beautiful building that makes you feel like your adventure has truly begun the second you step off the train. Once you're here, moving around is surprisingly simple for a city this size. Toronto's public transit system, the TTC, is your new best friend. It's a network of subways, streetcars, buses that can get you just about anywhere you want to go. My advice? Get yourself a Presto card. You can tap it to pay your fare on any form of transit, making your travels super smooth. You just load it up with some money and you're all set. No fumbling for change, no trying to figure out tickets. Just tap and go. But you know what my favorite way to get around is? Walking. Toronto is an amazing city to explore on foot. You get to see all the little details you'd miss otherwise. The unique architecture, the little gardens people plant in front of their homes, the funny signs in shop windows. And when your feet get tired, you can always hop on one of those iconic red streetcars. They're a Toronto institution. Plus, the city has a great bike share program, so you can grab a bike and pedal your way along the beautiful waterfront trail. A little insider tip for you: think about getting a city pass if you plan on seeing a lot of the big attractions. It can save you some money, and who doesn't love that? More money for food, right? Also, don't be afraid to ask for directions. Torontonians are famously friendly and polite. They'll be more than happy to help you find your way. An ideal stay here is probably around 3 to 5 days. That gives you enough time to see the highlights, explore some neighborhoods, and eat your way through the city without feeling rushed. Okay, let's talk about the big stuff, the must-sees. You can't come to Toronto and not go to the CN Tower. It's the city's most famous landmark. The views from the top are just breathtaking. On a clear day, you can see for miles and miles, but if you're feeling extra brave, you have to try the edge walk. They strap you into a harness, and you walk around the outside of the tower's main pod. It's wild, it's terrifying, and unforgettable. I did it, and my heart is still pounding just thinking about it. After your heart rate returns to normal, head over to the Royal Ontario Museum, the ROM. You can't miss it, a giant crystal exploding from a historic stone building. Inside, it's a treasure trove of art, culture, and natural history. Dinosaur skeletons, ancient Egyptian artifacts, stunning indigenous art. You can easily spend an entire afternoon getting lost in history and wonder. A feast for the eyes and the mind. Right next door to the CN Tower is Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. This place is magical. Walk through the incredible underwater tunnel. Sharks, sea turtles, thousands of shimmering fish swim all around you and over your head. It feels like you're walking on the ocean floor, mesmerizing for kids and adults alike. So peaceful and beautiful, a perfect escape from the city. When you want a real escape, take a short ferry ride to the Toronto Islands. It's like a mini vacation from the city. Rent a bike, have a picnic, relax on a sandy beach. Wander through peaceful parks and cottages. Best part, the spectacular skyline view from across the water. As the sun sets, watch the buildings light up. A moment of pure magic, a perfect way to end the day of exploring. The real heart of Toronto isn't in its tall buildings, it's in its neighborhoods. Each one has its own unique personality, its own flavor. It's like visiting a dozen different cities all in one trip. First up, let's go to Kensington Market. This place is a feast for the senses. It's this wonderfully chaotic, bohemian maze of streets, vintage clothing stores, quirky shops, street art, food from every corner of the globe. You can find anything here. It's vibrant, it's colorful, and it's unapologetically itself. I love the energy here. It feels so alive and creative. Then you can stroll over to Queen Street West, which has been named one of the coolest neighborhoods in the world. And I get it. It's the epicenter of trendy, cutting-edge fashion boutiques, art galleries, some of the best people watching anywhere. Artists, musicians, designers. The walls are covered in amazing graffiti and murals, turning the whole area into an open-air art gallery. It's the perfect place to just wander, pop into a few shops, and soak up the creative vibe. Now, let's get our passports ready for a trip to Chinatown and Greektown. Toronto's Chinatown is one of the largest in North America. Walking down Spadina Avenue, you're surrounded by the sights, sounds, smells of East Asia. Incredible dim sum. Shops selling exotic fruits. Immerse yourself in the bustling atmosphere. Then, hop on the subway and head east to the Danforth, also known as Greektown. The street signs are in English and Greek. The air smells of grilled souvlaki, fresh-baked pastries. It feels like you've been transported to a Greek island. For a taste of the high life, you have to visit Yorkville. Fancy designer stores, luxury hotels, swanky restaurants, charming Victorian houses, manicured gardens, art galleries. Walk around, do a little window shopping, and maybe spot a celebrity or two, especially during TIFF. Each neighborhood tells a different story, and exploring them is like reading the most interesting book in the world, one chapter at a time. It's the best way to understand what makes Toronto so special. Okay, this is my favorite part. The food. Oh, the food in Toronto. It's a city where you can eat your way around the world without ever leaving the city limits. Because of its incredible diversity, you can find authentic, delicious food from just about any culture you can think of. From spicy jerk chicken in Little Jamaica, to savory dim sum in Chinatown, from hearty pasta in Little Italy, to incredible pho in a Vietnamese noodle house. It's a place where every meal is an adventure, a chance to try something new and wonderful. But let's talk about some Toronto classics. You have to try a pea meal bacon sandwich at St. Lawrence Market. It's a true Toronto original. It's simple, just thick slices of juicy, cornmeal-crusted bacon on a soft bun. But oh my goodness, it's perfection. The market itself is an experience. It's been named one of the best food markets in the world. Butchers, bakers, cheesemongers, farmers selling the freshest local goods. I could spend a whole day here just talking to people and tasting everything. And we can't forget about poutine. I know, it's technically from Quebec, but Toronto has embraced it and made it its own. You can find classic poutine with French fries, cheese curds, and gravy, or you can find gourmet versions with toppings like pulled pork or lobster. And for dessert, you need a butter tart. It's this sweet, gooey, flaky pastry that is pure Canadian comfort. It's the kind of treat that makes you close your eyes and just say, mmm. It's simple, it's sweet, and it's absolutely delightful. The best time to visit really depends on what you're looking for. Summer is amazing, with street festivals happening almost every weekend, like the massive and colorful Caravana Parade. Fall is beautiful, especially in High Park, when the leaves turn into a sea of red, orange, and gold. And even winter is fun. You can go ice skating at Nathan Phillips Square right in front of City Hall. No matter when you come, there's always something delicious to eat and something fun to do. So come hungry, come curious, and get ready to fall in love with Toronto, one bite at a time.